We're in the Bronx. Welcome to Yankee Stadium. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these all-star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
Gotta love the all-star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. All right, just about set to go. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Here's a big power threat. Bailey Carter. Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch. Here's Mookie Betts now. Just missed.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Next pitch misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Carter gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering upstairs. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Hank Aaron. And that drops in for a strike. Hank went deep in his most recent game. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. Got a really good pass at the ball.
One ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away.
Three balls.
This one in the dirt. Cease checks on first, and he's back in safely. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Stepping in, Carlos Lee. Misses outside, ball 1. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's the third out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left. And now the American League with their opportunity to shine. No score. And we're back. And today on the hill, Pablo Lopez. What do you got on him, Chris?
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off. I can promise you that.
That one fouled off. And a foul ball. And Pablo Lopez will deliver.
Ball, that's out.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball, inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
To the right side, Carter. Throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, right fielder, number 9.
So up next, Michael Lee. He's a guy who does it all. In the air, right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down.
Third, second baseman, number 4.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman. This hitter is one of the best athletes in the sport. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that will end the inning. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. No score. Top of the second. Willie Mays digging in now.
Center
you talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Mike Piazza digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
One of the greatest catchers in baseball is at the plate right now, Boog. As the 1993 Rookie of the Year, he hit 35 home runs with a .318 batting average with the Dodgers.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Next pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field.
Designated
He was out in
hitter,
front there.
Ted
Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on
Williams.
track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now here is Ted Williams.
Nope, that's a
First
ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone. And
That's
another
a ball.
ball. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Stan Musial on deck for the National League. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well.
First
I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And now Stan Musial
Ball.
in the dirt, blocked. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here at the top of the second. Stays alive. Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 1 left for the National Leaguers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the
Leading off
second,
the
and
American
now
League,
Nate
the
Walker.
shortstop, number 12.
Lopez back to work. And that one is inside ball 1. Back up the, that got him. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Walker aboard here at first with nobody out. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Way inside.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Swinging a foul straight back. Runner at first with no outs here. Outside low. Counts full, 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And here is Edgar Martinez. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
To third. Stops it on a slide. The feed for one. Out. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now, Vladimir Guerrero. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Willie Mays makes the play. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0.
Now pitching.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Pedro Martinez.
Number 45.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
George Brett now at the plate. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Ball 1 low.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. 1 down.
Now batting, number 2.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Bailey Carter. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And a foul ball.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
One down, base is empty. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Betts stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Foul ball. Turns and fires to Betts. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the National League. And we're still knotted at 0.
Now pitching for the
Bottom
National
half of the
League.
third, and they bring in a new pitcher,
Number
Tom
47,
Glavine.
Tom Glavine.
Josh Gibson
Leading
stepping
off
in
the
now.
American League catcher, Josh Gibson.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that's in the dirt. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it is gone. A soaring shot to center. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Jose Ramirez. And he grounds one back up the middle. Throw over to Musial. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Ricky
Here's the center
Henderson.
fielder, Ricky Henderson. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And there's the strike. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. And that is out of play. And the 0-2.
Ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter,
Yep,
even
that
though
ball
he's
went out.
behind in the count.
And that skips in the dirt. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Number 9.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Henderson leads off first with one away.
Ball.
Glavin throws to first. Ricky dives back in. Lee launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Good job to fight that one off. One and two here. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, number 4.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. 0 for 1. Popped out foul to the catcher her first time up. That's down and in.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
To first, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they got him. And that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back,
American
and now on the mound to
League,
start the fourth, Steve Carlton.
number 32.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Right fielder, Hank Aaron.
Blind into right. Puts it away for the out.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and he just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Carlos Lee will hit next. Flied out his first time. Carlton goes 6 feet 5 inches, 30 years old now. He's a 4-time Cy Young Award winner.
Ball one,
First
no strike.
pitch, not close.
Hey!
Just
That's ball
missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 out, bases empty. That one just misses. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Willie
And now the center fielder, Willie Mays. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Right through there for a strike.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And that one wrapped foul.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're midway in the fourth. The AL leads it 1-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
National
back,
League.
and they turn to a new arm as we
Number
kick off the bottom of the
27.
fourth. Juan Marichal.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the second
Leading
baseman.
off for the American
When she
League,
steps into the batter's
second
box,
baseman,
the comfort
number
level
4.
looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. She is so settled in there. She owns the home plate area.
Count 1-0.
Love how vocal the
1-1.
umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And now it's 1-2. Got her looking at she didn't like the call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long.
Number 12.
Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
So digging in, Nate Walker. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. It's 2-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. And
Ball
takes low for ball one.
1-0.
One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. One down, base is empty. And that's
Ball,
off
catch inside.
the inside edge. And a count 2-1. And strike two.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a ball line to center. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting,
That swing
first
right there
baseman,
tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't
Edgar
produce a hit, but he made
Martinez.
solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Edgar Martinez. He's 0 for 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Two really good back-to-back
0-2.
sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
1 ball.
And
2
that
strikes.
one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one misses. 3-2 now. Vladimir Guerrero up next for the American League. Outside, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Now it's the DH, Vladimir Guerrero. Fly to center his first time. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. That one drilled left field. Lee pulls it in on the run. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Freddie Peralta.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Piazza stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Movement in the bullpen. Andres Munoz up and loosening in the pen. Hader warming up as well. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting.
And next is the designated hitter, Ted Williams. Walked his first time. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Forget it. He crushes that one to center field. It's 2-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the first baseman, Stan Musial, delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got it. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. George Brett getting ready to hit.
Third baseman, George Brett.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and it's 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. You set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Now at the plate, Bailey Carter. He's 0 for 1. They say he went. Carter with a homer in his last game.
The count.
That one at 95 missed up top, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Put a
The
pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Here's Mookie to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
And Mookie takes. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Carter off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that is down. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, John Donaldson.
Now pitching for the National League, number 92, John Donaldson.
Here's the catcher to hit, Josh Gibson. He's already homered in this game.
Josh Gibson.
First pitch just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's off the inside corner. And now 2-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Walker looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bickford getting cranked up as well. And that's outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Donaldson winds and fires. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So up next, Jose Ramirez. Grounded out his first time up. And fouled off. turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Donaldson kicks and deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Nobody out. Runner at first.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, almost got him. Donaldson delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Ugly
Now
hack of the
batting,
off-speed
center
pitch in the
fielder,
dirt.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches
Anderson.
to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's the center fielder, Ricky Henderson. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. That one missed.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to short. Betts. Off balance feed. There's one. Over to Musial, and that double play ends the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jim Cox.
Now pitching for the American League, number 36, Jim Cox.
Now it's the power speed
Leading off
combo.
for the
Hank
National
Aaron.
League,
Outfield
right
playing
fielder,
very deep,
Hank
not wanting anything over their heads.
Aaron.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul ball there. Ball 1 there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mason Miller getting loose out there. Duran also throwing. In the air, left side. Alvarez in position. 1 up, 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Number 45.
Carlos Lee digs in now. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And that one clips the corner.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's a big power threat, Willie Mays. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on.
Nope, that's a ball. 1-1.
Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That one way inside. And they'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Bounce to the left side. Ramirez slings it across, and that is that. So they go quietly there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. We are tied 2-2. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Bailey Ober. Michael Lee now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
Number 9.
Lee matched a homer in his last game. Action in the pen down there. Bruce Sutter looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Dibble getting loose as well. On a bounce right side, Carter sends it to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, number 4.
Here's the second baseman. Pretty amazing athlete. This player is power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? That misses, and it's 1-0.
She's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in her hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, she can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Around first, heading for 2. Still slings it to second. Tag, and she's in there.
She quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when players make that transition, and she's got speed to put on a show.
One out, runner at second. Walker, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. The shortstop takes the ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with her speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
One out and a runner at second. And another ball.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Yordan Alvarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Yordan Alvarez, 1 for 2. That one misses.
Outside.
That's 5 straight.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
The changeup missing. Now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next offering is in for a strike. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Edgar Martinez getting ready to hit.
First baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Late swing fouled off. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And the inning is over. 2 left on. We're through 6 full. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Mason
Number
Miller.
19. Mason Miller.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Ted Simmons. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Inside. And that's ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. Next is the designated hitter, Ted Williams. And that's way high. 1-0.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
In the air, center field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Stan Musial. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That misses the zone. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing, no appeal.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
that one to triple digits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs.
3-2.
George Brett on deck for the National League.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Go ahead run on base. Next to hit, George Brett. Ripped on a line to center. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. Around second is Musial, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way. Now that sets up a huge at bat.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Just missed. Musial, the runner at third. Brett on second. Morgan at first. 2 out of the inning. And there's a ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count. Base is loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Swings and misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Walker snags it on the run. National Leaguers leave him loaded. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Now pitching for the
We're
National
back in a new
League.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
42.
Bruce Sutter.
Bruce Sutter.
Digging in,
Leading
Vladimir
off to the
Guerrero.
American League designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. And downstairs. Pitch in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Josh Gibson digs in now. That clips the corner. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the seventh. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Just missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Ramirez up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. That's inside, and the count is 2-0.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
They're now 2 balls and a strike.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
The next offering misses. They're now 3-1. And that one fouled off. To the right side, Morgan in plenty of time to first, and Ramirez is set down.
Now batting, center fielder Ricky Henderson.
Now a move being made for a pinch
hitting
hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
Number 44.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo on to first. That's the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yohan Duran.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Ryan Reynolds.
And he would be the tie and run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
First pitch, and it just misses. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. In there at the knees for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Paul Lee, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Chase Headley.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
Fastball is outside.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just misses with that one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, it's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Ralph Kiner.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
That one ripped. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And that keeps the inning going.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Pudge Rodriguez. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. That one misses. Ball 1.
But with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And now 1-2. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's to third. Tosses across to first. That takes care of Rodriguez. That's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The American Leaguers on top, 3-2.
Now pitching for the
Back
National
now, new
League.
pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Rob Dibble.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Babe Ruth, big spot for him here. Outside.
Pitch is out.
That's too low, and it's 2-0. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So now a pinch hitter, Nico Horner. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Misses again, 5 in a row. And the 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. Ruth gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And that is out of play. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Next pitch just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Headley calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jordan.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench.
League,
Lance
number
Berkman,
17.
the runner on first with 2 gone for him. Check on the runner.
No, he's safe.
Fought off foul. That one misses, and the count even 1-1. Fastball is outside. Fouls one off. 2-2. Stays alive. Two outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one misses, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Ripped on a line. And that is the third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Through 8 full, the AL out front here, 3-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Paul Lee.
Number 18.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
For the National League,
Ted Williams now at the plate.
Ted Williams.
And that drops in for a strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
No outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Stan Musial. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And fouled off. And that drops in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Outside low. And the count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. But it's not in time. And they just get 1.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Substitution now at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Tony Stone.
Number 29.
Here's the third baseman, George Brett. 1 for 3.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on.
Runner on the go, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and she easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And that's fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Pulled out on strikes. Now only one out remaining.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Bryce Terang. Big at bat for him with the tying run in scoring position. That one in triple digits. So the tying run at second. Little chopper rolls foul. This could end it. Got it! And that's the ball game.
Well, most of the fans come to watch this All-Star game to see the talent that's just oozing from dugout to dugout. But for the players, it adds to the experience and the memory of being here. Nice job by the American League to win this All-Star game.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.